Thursday morning, 11 a.m. Mississippi time, which means it's already as hot as heck. It's mid-July, so it's supposed to be hot, but the morning started cool, and then reality set in. I've been showing you the pretty side of my garden. Here's the not so pretty side. The side that I have not worked on that much because guess what? I've been busy creating this beauty spot. Yesterday I talked about my little garden hut that I was creating inside that little big archway. And as I began to reevaluate it, I realized there really isn't all that much space inside that little garden hut. And I've made some mistakes. And I'll probably make some more mistakes. But I'm starting another garden hut over here on this side, where I have some space still because I hadn't filled it up with all the other things going on in my life. So, I have started another book, Build a Better Birdhouse. And that, as usual, has a lot of meanings, different meanings. And I'll go into that later. But step one to build a better birdhouse. Figure out what you want to do. Make a plan. Dream it up. Imagine. Step two. Create a baseline. 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 That's what was missing in my other garden hut space. I just stuck that out in the middle of wherever I wanted to, and I've done that so many times, and it's never failed. I mean, it always fails. It never fails to fail me. When you create any structure, any book, any new thing, any painting, I think it's best to hook on to something that's already there. Find an established baseline. Well, probably the most firm baseline in my yard is this house. So I'm going to start there. And I've actually, as usual, found some serendipitous little hook up there that I could attach this metal to. See it? See it up there? Serendipitous little baseline hook. And I'm building with iron. Iron, y'all. Iron. Iron's a little different than aluminum because I'm going to put an amethyst ball on a wisteria right here. And wisteria, even amethyst balls, is a heavy hitter. It needs a lot of support. And back to support. This morning my teenager called me again and said, Miss Jackie, I'm off today and I need some more work. Can I come help you? I said, no thanks. Because one of the things you have to do when you create raised beds, or which I think you need to do, or any plan, and I needed it is to level things off. My guy refused to use a level. He knew it all. He was like every other teenager in the world. He knew it all. He didn't need a big 4-foot yellow level. He could wing it. Well, you can't wing it when you're leveling. So the whole thing is crooked that he built. So I'm having to tear this other wall out that he helped me build and start all over. So no thanks, 16-year-old. I don't need you today. I'm like the scarecrow lady in the commercial. I think I'll do better by myself. So here I am back to besides that, everything until that 16-year-old found me, I did by myself. I did it before, I can do it again. So, create a baseline, measure, measure. So the only way to get this raised bed straight is to continuously measure how far out from the house. There's an overhead here, so no need to put a garden bed there because there's no water hits it. Come out here where actually I'll get a lot of water because the water's running off, but it's needs to be something strong like a wisteria plant that can withstand the fall off. But so I'm going to have to constantly measure out from the house. How far am I now? How far am I now? How far am I now? If you keep measuring, that's it's geometry. Keep measuring from your baseline, you'll get the thing straight. And then use a level. Use a level to be sure. It doesn't look level there. I had to get down here straight. So you use a level, check it. Make your list and check it twice. And again. Continuously recheck your level. Continuously remeasure. Continuously recheck your level to see if you're level. Because this is so true. It's like cutting a milk carton. If you start getting off, you'll never get around to the other side. Not without making a huge mess.